All right, folks, here we go. Analyzing flows using Cisco Stealthwatch and focusing on malware. So, as normal, Cisco Stealthwatch could be used in a variety of ways, from finding compromised hosts, spikes in traffic, to copyright infringement, and malware, right? Malware propagating in the environment that may have not have transitioned past a next-gen firewall, and it may be moving laterally within your network through USB. Either or, you have the ability to see that using technology like Cisco Stealthwatch. So first thing, we're going to open the cyber threats document from the console. Once we have that open, we can see suspicious hosts, right? We can get a good insight into what's taking place, some of the alerts that have been triggered. We can see, trends over the last 14 days. And then on the right side, we get a visual of what's actually taking place. So hosts that are purple are hosts that have been are a source of the malware infection. Green are exhibiting similar behavior as the host that is infected. And blue are hosts that are being scanned. So let's zoom in here and we can see what asset this is. As we drill into it, we're going to want to look at the host snapshot, get an idea of who the user is, what the flows might look like at a high level, whatever they might look like. So here we see, we've got the user, we've got the MAC address, we know the device type, the interface, etc. We go back to active flows. We get some good insight into some of the stuff that are actively happening on the box. And of course, we can drill in further from here. But we're going to continue to move forward around security events. So now we can see multiple different events being triggered. We can see scanning on port 5900, as well as a bunch of other events that have been triggered. So this is all good insight. And again, we can continue to drill down on these elements. As we move forward, we're going to go to the alarms tab. And then from here, we can acknowledge the alarm. In this case, we're going to look at the recon alarm, and perhaps this is a test. So therefore, we want to acknowledge the alarm. But in the real world, this might have been handed off to additional teams. They may have scanned the asset, maybe have re-imaged it, etc. It doesn't matter as long as you've actioned the actual event itself. And here what we're doing is we're clearing the alarm. And we could use the default that automatically purges it based on the setting that you have configured. I think the default is 60 days, but we're going to do it manually here. And that's it, right? Quick visual to see malware propagation in your environment is critical, especially in times of compromise. Knowing is everything.